They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go now.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. Another run here for Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Got it. Ready?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Makes the score Texans 7, Colts nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18. 19 Lions.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Picked off by the all-right corner, Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Stroud. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
17 yards. First down, Houston.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans move out on top. 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 Tiger, 19.
On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. And they'll bring that around the 27-yard line. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Start.
On the option, here's Robinson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Indianapolis.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Richardson. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Okay, ready?
First down. First
Cougar
and 10 at
19.
the 27-yard line.
Ready?
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Richardson. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotuo.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Stroud to throw. Throw out wide. They set up the screen for Collins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Third down, they need 5. Here we go. Here's Hawkinson in motion. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 18 on the pitching count. First down for Houston.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver. lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Oh, Tony. Two jet. Hey, south.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Set.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A gain of 7
From 41, here's second and a couple. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Come on.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
19 Tiger.
Richardson to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Oh, Alley Cox. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man cover.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He's across the 20, taking down good side of the 25. Higgins sent in motion. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
First down, Texans.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 2nd down, Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
One way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Stroud going to set up the throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Project SZ1. This ain't what you want.
On play action, Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced out right. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. 70 left.
Out of the shotgun. Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And he's very close to a first down. Out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short. So it is 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have a Colts first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pitt. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
From the
6.
32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they need 7.
2-yard line.
Like 60 vices. 60 vices. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Richardson. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First down and goal to go.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Slot man in motion left. They'll run a draw with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down. Slot man gonna move in motion left. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Hawk 70.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Left side, and it's pumped by 1. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Colts.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Richardson completing this one to Downs. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing is Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Texans.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. Here's Hawkinson in motion. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That's good for 27 and a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get involved.
Brings up second down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Past the 25.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set. Cowboy 80.
On play action, Richardson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in balance.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Richardson.
Throw up, and it's caught by Warren. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Got ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Press. Ready.
Now Richardson. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
That's good for another
AC
Colts.
Cardinal. AC Cardinal. Let's go
1st
now.
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
2nd down and 8. They run out of the gun, and it's Herbert. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.